This is protein chicken pasta, low sodium.
Hi, my name is Amy and I eat a low sodium diet to keep my blood pressure under control. And today I'm making a high protein, lower sodium pasta with ground chicken.
This is the low sodium marinara that I get through Thrive Market. It's organic and very clean. Look at the ingredient label here. Super clean. There, now you can see it. And there's only 125 milligrams of sodium per half a cup. That's about a third of regular pasta sauce. And it's low in sugar and very clean. So I think it tastes delicious. The other product that I'm using is the Brami protein pasta. This is made with Italian wheat and Lupini super beans. This is also low in sodium. Most pasta isn't high in sodium, and neither is this one. So here's the nutrition label on this. I'm going to boil this pasta in my boiling water right now and cook up a pound of ground chicken. Now that my chicken is done, I'm adding in a zucchini that I just cut up into small bite-sized pieces. Always try to get as much fiber in my diet as possible, and adding the zucchini here really helps bulk up the meal without adding any calories hardly or anything like that. So we're going to let that cook. These are primarily the seasonings we're going to be using: oregano, basil, garlic powder, and then some crushed red pepper. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of oregano leaves, 1 teaspoon of the dried basil, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, or a little bit more. And then you can measure with your heart on the crushed red pepper. It's going to put a little bit in here. Oh, I forgot the black pepper. Definitely want some black pepper. Add it into your spices, about 1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm just going to take that and add it to my chicken and vegetable mixture here and get this cooking in the seasoning mix. If you're not low sodium, you can definitely add some salt here. Even if you are low sodium, I mean, you can add a little bit of salt, but I would say no more than maybe 1/8 teaspoon, if that, because there'll be some sodium in the sauce that we're going to be topping our pasta and meat mixture with. Increase the black pepper a little bit and add maybe another 1/4 teaspoon, so total maybe closer to 1/2 teaspoon. I am adding my protein pasta into the water, and I'm going to cook that for 9 to 11 minutes, just according to package directions. While the pasta and meat and vegetables are cooking, I'm going to mix up my sauce. It's simple. I'm going to use the jar, the whole jar of the organic low sodium marinara sauce from Thrive Market, and then 1 cup of cottage cheese. And I'm using the 4% milk fat cottage cheese, and this is where the majority of your sodium is going to be, but the sodium content is for 1/2 cup, and this is 4 servings, so really we're using half of this sodium per serving, so it is not as bad as it looks. I'm just going to use my NutriBullet to blend this up. You can use a blender or an immersion blender, whatever you have is fine. This also adds a lot of protein to the meal and some good flavor. Plus, if you blend the cottage cheese, then you don't have the cottage cheese consistency that some people really just don't like. So I'm going to just return my pasta back into the pot I cooked it in so that I can mix everything together. I really like this shape of pasta because it really holds on to the sauce. And we're going to put in the meat and vegetables. And now I'm going to add in the sauce. Make sure you scrape that out and get all that delicious sauce in the pot. You can use whatever sauce you like. You can even use regular tomato sauce and just season it however you'd like to season it. And then you can top it with a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese for some flavor. Everybody is so afraid to use Parmesan cheese because it's a high sodium cheese, but if you just use a little bit, it adds so much flavor. If you can afford, a teaspoon, it really is going to enhance the flavor significantly. I ended up splitting it up into 5 servings because I was going to do 4, but I think it was just way too much food for a lunch.